I don't know how to start this one. I mean, we can be slightly celebratory that the prisoners were rescued. Kondou and Kasa, even Matadaru, are kind of safe. But at what cost? A man who lost everything, trying to make at least somewhat of a life better, taking in those that, as we found out, tried to protect his family, everything that he had, and in turn, becoming it. And not only with the passing of a character, but the entirety of Gintama is changed forever. Where will we find ourselves in the next arc, next season? I have no idea. I just hope that Nomame is going to be returning quite often. Why was that so loud? Ah, Mountain Zaki. However, now that his duties as a Shinsengumi are over, is he going to continue with his expertise in stakeouts? Yep. To think that the ones keeping the peace itself are the ones trying to overthrow the not so legitimate rule. What they did protected themselves, those that they care about, and in their own understanding of it, truth and justice. They care only for the Shinsengumi and be together with everyone. How has Kondou successfully rounded up the group of everyone with such intense personalities, and being the kind of goofball that he is, really united them under one flag. I think there's quite a lot to be said for just characters that are completely genuine. Like, Kondou knows what he wants, do a good job, but not at the expense of his own men, his brothers in arms. There are characters that you just kind of want to follow. Maybe they know what they're doing. Maybe it's a sense of compatibility with them, or some sort of just sheer charisma. Maybe in the sense of like Katsura. But we still remember going strong in this battle. No one's out of danger yet. Let's hope there are no named characters on the ones that go down. Who would have thought that Odd Jobs would come along and be part of this? You see, it's all well and good you say, they escaped, but why exactly did the vessels just give up following them? It's fine looking back now and seeing what can we do, what we could have done differently. Of course, with the sun breaking. I wonder if anyone... okay, I was about to ask that. I wonder if anyone is going to suffer from survivor's guilt. And with him being there at the final moments kind of thing. For one reason or another, he was cast aside. I'm not sure how much... I think, sure that guy is... what's his name? Isabaru? Bodo. Is... is she leaving him on red all this time? Okay, that's one way of kind of respecting the memory of the fallen. Throw the phone overboard. Never received messages back before. Why change now? He thought long and hard about it after all. But thanks to a sacrifice like that, everyone else managed to get out of it kind of okay. They really didn't expect... Did he just burst a blood vessel like that? Wow, okay. Didn't expect everyone just to realise just how fucked their new world order, new government has become. Took them all in. You can replace the leader itself, but you can't replace the ideals that they stood for. It'll just lead to a downfall. And will this be the true uprising that we needed for this? The end of... Nobu. What if... he comes looking for you, kind of thing. And even if... Also, it might be best if she does go home if she's looking after them. Oh no, you're killing... You're killing him. A fatal wound. But his feet were still glowing back there. They can't just laze about. Edo needs them. The ability to kind of keep moving forward. Oh no. Oh no. Exactly where you belong. It seems not much has changed. I stand corrected. All it took was several near-death experiences, the restructuring of an entire government. He liked that kind of relationship they had. Is this the new Kondou? A permanent reminder of the leader of the Mimorori-gumi, Isaburo. Permanently scarring him. They'll be hunted down if they don't. But just like the Shogun trying to leave Edo and remake things elsewhere. I don't think they have the manpower at the minute to just storm the castle. Every time seeing him without the little face covering doesn't look right. This place needs its roof relayed. If you can make those wanting to fight rise up and get the citizenry to start questioning the leadership, maybe the rule of Nobunagi comes to an end sooner than we might expect. Although I don't believe this is the last we will be seeing of any of the Shinsengumi. It better not be. Also, the sound of the rain in this is oddly comforting for some reason. Nothing good will ever come of getting in cahoots with Katsuro, after all. The thing is, if everyone gets kicked out of Edo, would just be changing location. He'll stay for as long as it takes. He can't just leave it be to be like tyrannically ruled over. It's not something that's Okita can stand by. They've proved themselves several times over already. Let's continue as we've been going so far. I like how Kagura is always kind of pushing him. It's a good way of getting him straight back onto his feet. They seem to be having fun. Yeah, all the important parties having a one-on-one. I remember almost all of those episodes, even if I don't want to, such as the fungus viral wash your hands one. Sometimes it's the simple things that we lament. Huh. That's the kind of progression that I didn't quite expect to come out of this. He's not going to turn down free alcohol. They've done a lot for them over the years that I've been watching this, but I like that kind of don't know what the word would be, but like the lessons and teaching of the teacher, the sensei, kind of being transferred along. Kondou sharing the same kind of have they lost their appetite? I guess they're going to hospital after this. So you got to continue training, be able to grow even further. That's the kind of get up and go we wanted. Especially each other. Yeah, awful. And how, how does that old woman not feel bad that they just said her cooking is truly disgusting? Is she able to say it? Yeah. With the Shinsengumi departing, I didn't expect to see Glasses Dude. Some of the lesser shown members. They will return when the story calls for it. They leave as they joined. Their sense of duty and everything still heavily ingrained. But a true farewell to the Shinsengumi, only to give them a heroic return later on. Okay, that I've actually forgot about the gender swap episode. Not sure how I forgot such a pivotal moment. Or Okta's sister. I think, for a show like Gintama, having a storyline where you do have vast swathes of characters take a break for a bit. Because it calls for it in the story, I think is just testament to Gintama as a whole. How many shows would be able to just get rid of, say, half their cast for a number of episodes? And also, not only that, but permanently change the landscape of the entire show, the entire area, the kind of peaceful-ish lives that they all had. But apart from uniforms, there really isn't anything that they've lost of themselves. Until the ship they're leaving on just explodes for some reason. You're welcome. You Oh. It really is a farewell to the Shinsengumi, the protectors of Edo. Whether or not they would be classed as true samurai, we know that their spirit and honor truly led towards that moniker. With that being the last in, well, the Shinsengumi arc, this season of Gintama, just to end off on that level, each of the characters following through with their kind of respective storylines and having somewhat of an actual conclusion, especially to stupid things like Kondou's stalker character trait. You know, there's been aspects where we've seen like Tai-chan show at least some understanding, respect of the character when he's not being off the deep end, but to have it where it's actually verbalized, saying, you know, take care and come back safe, kind of thing. And for Shinpachi to go along with it. You don't have to hide underneath the house anymore. And for characters though who are at odds all the time because they're far too similar. Toshiro Gintoki, Okuta and Kagura. But with the Shinsengumi disbanded and gone, with the Mimawarugumi also probably disbanded and gone, who is doing the main peacekeeping tasks? I mean, we saw the hardball detective and his lot, but apart from them, is there anyone really keeping the peace? Katsuda's going to have a field day. But I guess with all that now culminating in what we've seen, what is there to do? Can we go back to plain stupidity when so many of the main characters are now missing? But also, for how long? If they just show up back in episode 1 of the next season, well, it would kind of undermine the whole point. So that's exactly what's going to happen. No, but when they do return, it will be a triumphant, I'm guessing. Whether or not Nobunobu is still going to be in power by then, left to be seen. But I know one thing. It's going to be a hell of a time getting used to all the changes. So if you've enjoyed this one, let me know. If not for Gintama itself, for my sanity, if you've reached this far, let me know down below. Maybe even leave a like on the video. Who knows? If for some reason you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. And if you found my channel somehow, because YouTube is hiding it, let me know. Consider sharing it with friends and family. I think we really need more people seeing Gintama if they haven't already. I know I've already shilled it to my brothers. It's just a case of beating them around the head until they start watching it. See you in the next one. Should something catastrophic occur, I'm not sure my patrons would stand behind me like we've seen in Gintama. However, as long as I keep recording some anime, maybe there's a chance. And so, I really need to give my thanks to Electric Ant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sao, Shiwan, Mats, Girly, Cardboard, Croyville, Ginterman, Jennifer Rojas, D, Firo, Alvin Garsan, Enrique, Defender of Segs, Muaha, Dark Shadow 7899, and everyone else. Because they really are the inhabitants of this failing city-state of a channel that want to try and make it better.